Well, it should be another very productive weekend of racing for Melinda McCarthy, both here at Club Menangle and Melton on Saturday night. I caught up with Luke McCarthy to discuss all the chances of the big players. Well, look, let's head to Melton first of all. You're heading down there on Saturday night. Expensive Ego for the APG Group 1 4-year-old championship.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, Mike. He, was first up here last Tuesday in really good time, and off that freshen up after the Miracle Mile, he couldn't have been more impressive.
The last time you went to Melton was for the 4-year-old Bonanza. You had no luck on that particular occasion, Luke. Drew the inside, and from that point onwards, it was always difficult going. This time around, reserves out, gate 3, you can make your own luck.
Yeah, that's right. He, the horse outside him hung in and hit his back leg early in the race, put him off balance, and then in the home straight when he was sort of got his balance and he was really winding home, he got knocked over again. So look, I just turned the page on that run at Melton, and he obviously did. He come back here and bounced back and won a heat of the Chariots and won the Chariots of Fire. So look, we think he's in top form, and he's come up with a good draw, so we're looking forward to it.
He's won 3 of his past 4, Luke. The only miss was the second in the Miracle Mile, and he went super.
He was, like, not many horses, can sit park outside King of Swing and keep coming like he did, and I think that's really put him in good stead. For these Grand Circuit races coming up. He showed that he's versatile with me sitting him up here the other day, but he can also do a lot of work in his races.
Luke, with respect to your opposition too for Saturday night, Mac Dan off the second row, he's won 6 from 6, but that draw is a hurdle, and you've got out wide Pacifico Dream and Jillaby Nitro, so the Victorians have got a little bit of thinking to do.
Yeah, look, it's a really good field. Mac Dan's in career best form. He's going really well, and Pacifico Dreams, he's a nice horse as well, along with when you all know how good Jillaby Nitro can be. So, look, it's still a good field, and I'm just glad we come up with a good draw.
Over to the following event, Luke, you've got Star Galleria coming off a very impressive Menangle win.
Yeah, we thought we'd put him in as a travel mate for Ego to go down, and he's the free-for-alls here are really strong as well. So, his form's good. He ran a good time last start, and I'm sure he'll run a good race.
The Team McCarthy commitments commence in race 5 on Saturday night. Luke, I like me better, a very consistent performer.
Yeah, he's only had a couple of runs, Mike. He's he couldn't have been more impressive when he was third here behind Expensive Ego the other day. Leonard had to sort of back him out of the pocket, and he made up really good ground. So, he's come up with a good draw. He's got good gate speed, and Jack will be able to put him in a good spot. I'm sure it'll go well.
That's the consolation for the 4-year-olds. Luke, you've got strong opposition there, Crunch Time and also JOK.
Yeah, good seasoned horses. Our fella's probably not as seasoned as them, but we think he's certainly got a lot of ability.
Over to race 7, we've got Ballarage resuming from gate 2, and also Outer Orlando, who's coming off 2 very strong trials, and he's third in the Miracle Mile. Yeah,
both good quality horses, and obviously Ignatius has got the match fitness on them too. He's been racing and probably got back. Looks like he's got back to his best form. So they might find it hard to overcome him this week, but I'm sure they'll go really well.
Look, you look at Ballarage's form and you say, you're a bit iffy, but when you take into consideration it's either been a back row draw or wide gates, there is forgiveness.
Look, his run on the sectionals in the heat of the Miracle Mile were really good. In the free-for-all here, he sort of gassed out, and then, he didn't have a lot of luck. He had a really hard run, actually, but, he had to freshen up after that night. When he's right, and he does seem to go good fresh. Like, he beat King of Swing one night, his own quarter was 25-4, so he's a high-speed horse, and he's going to get a good trip there, close and handy.
Over to race 6, the consistent Better Vision draw in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, he's just an honest horse. He'll win in his turn. He ran a good race last week for Ash, and I'm sure he will again.
Over to the Trotters, race 9 on the cart. Arnold's going exceptionally well, and Garland Green is edging towards a win since coming from Queensland.
Yeah, Garland Green's going well. He sort of seems to be improving with each run, and Arnold's going really well. Obviously, Blake's horse looks hard to beat. He beat him fair and square the start before when he didn't make a mistake, and we beat him the night that it did. So, look, it looks hard to beat again, but Arnold will go well.
Must be pleasing, Luke, and also comforting the fact that you can head to Victoria for the big race on Saturday night and leaving the good team in the hands of Leonard Kane, Chris Geary, also Jack Callaghan, Ashley Hart.
Oh, for sure, Mike. And, I've been lucky enough when I first moved down here, had a lot of good young drivers like Matty Rue early days, and then, there's been so many of these young talented drivers come through the stable, working for Blinder and Craig that are, they're just good drivers, and they'll all sort of end up with the top drivers here one day.
King of Swing, Luke, how's he coming back, and when can we expect him to see him back at Club Menangle?
He's really good. He's doing some serious fast work now. We'd expect to see him back at sort of the trials, end of May, with in view to have a couple of runs in June, to get ready for the Brisbane Winter Carnival.
And exciting news concerning a new addition to the stable, Spirit of St. Louis.
Yeah, he's come across with a bit of a boom on him. He's a really fast horse. He's a gorgeous sweet Lou, and he's he's got good form behind Copy That and some of their better horses up in the North Island. And we're pretty excited to have him join the team, and he'll we'll sort of work him up now and hopefully get 3 or 4 runs into him to try and get a start in the Rising Sun in Queensland and have a crack at some better races.
Luke, if you hadn't been heading to Milton on Saturday night to drive Expensive Ego, which one on Saturday night's team here would you like to be behind?
I thought you were going to ask me which one I was driving in the free-for-all, but I'd say I like me better. I think he's a really nice progressive horse, and he's going to get a good trip.
Well, it's exciting times once again for Team McCarthy. We look forward to Expensive Ego and the strong representation at Club Menangle.
Yep, thanks, Mike.